All right. Welcome, Victoria May. Thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
How are you doing tonight?
I am doing actually awesome. I'm so happy that I can be here.
Well, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad that I got to see you on. I feel like I'm hearing myself again. I've got some other YouTube tabs open for channels that I need to. They're not. It should not be. We should not be hearing anything. I think it's good now. All right. So,
hello, Chasing America. Beautiful singing lady.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you for coming, Simply Lane. Glad you're here.
Hi, Nate. Sorry.
Chasing America, Nate Dogg. Thank you guys for coming. I know we've got 5 people, it looks like. Woo! Starting off good. This is going to be a good conversation, you guys. So as you see, we've got Victoria May, and we're going to be talking about some problems that she has had in the past with YouTube. She no longer has her old channel. We're going to introduce her new channel, and just as a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give a few minutes for some more people. You know, if you could forward this onto your social media, that would be great to get this started.
You mean share it?
What's
share
that?
it out?
Yeah, share it out on your own social media, and we want to get as many people here as possible. Maybe we can get some insights into how to handle the situation that she's dealing with, and introduce her new channel. So we also have in the room Edsel Dupit. By the way, Vicki, if you see any issues, I'd like you to go into the private chat and let me know. Because I may not, just for the record, I may not know Josette.
I think that young man is from a lady, Verna Cordon, that I follow. So let's see if I can share you out real quick here.
Okay, thank you. We really could use as much help tonight going through this issue with her as possible. And this is a spur of the moment kind of. There was a little miscommunication, but we're good. And we can do this on the spur of the moment. I'm going to have some ice water.
I'm drinking coffee.
You're drinking coffee. I'm drinking ice water. So let's just go ahead and show your new channel, and then we'll kind of, as people come in, we'll talk about what's going on. Let's see here.
Hi, Sarah. Sarah just
share screen, Chrome tab, quiet listener. All right, so Victoria has a new channel, and as you can see, it's right on the channel with us right there. Her new channel's name is Quiet Listener. Now, let's see if anybody in the chat can pick out the interesting thing about her channel name. I couldn't until she pointed it out to me. So let's see what you guys can do.
hello, TCG family.
Alley Cat Prepared Live. Hello to you. TCG fam, thank you for coming. And Lance, I'm glad you're here. Vicki, don't tell. Okay. And well, that could be, but that's not really it. When she says it, you're just gonna, yeah. I was like, are you serious? And then I looked at it closer, and I'm like, yeah, she was serious. So how do
And I
you
did it on purpose, you guys. It isn't really a typo because I did do it on purpose. I wanted to see if people would catch it, and I thought it would be funny. Plus, there is another channel with this name, so I didn't realize that, but because of it, it's still different. It's a different name.
Well,
Hi, James.
you know, what I'm going to do is, so why don't I just I'm going to ask you a couple questions. And first of all, how did you come up with the name Quiet Listener?
I don't remember. It was so long ago, Lucretia. It was an old email that I came across that I was going to use because I know me. I've always been one to sit back and be quiet and listen more than I used to speak. YouTube brought me out of my shell a lot, so now I'm a chatterbox, but I used to be a very quiet person and always listening. Let others talk.
Because it's an interesting name. I know I couldn't probably use that name because I'm not very quiet, but you picked a great name. I think it's, and how you have it written is even more interesting. How you have it written is even more interesting.
Nobody's catching it yet.
Nobody's caught it yet. I see that. Let's see.
Just won't tell them. Eventually, they'll figure it out.
We're going to try, TCG. We are going to try. So I'm going to ask you a question here, and I'm going to put you, let's see.
Oh my God.
I'm going to put you on solo layout, just you. And do you want to tell the channel what, first of all, let me ask you, I'm going to do something. Can you hear me talking right now? Okay, yeah. You can hear me talking there.
Please, everybody, hit that thumbs up.
Okay. All right. So, Vicki, what do you want to share at whatever level you want to? What has happened in the last week that made you change your channel?
Well, and I can say it in the short and simple or the long version. So, at my choice, because I am quite a listener, I got banned from YouTube completely. Couldn't log in, couldn't come see you guys. Missed you greatly. I got 7 strikes on my channel from a year ago. I went to a channel named TikTok Countdown Timers, and I asked on one of his videos, may I use your videos in my lives? I'm just beginning and I'd like to use your TikTok timer as my intros. He said, sure, thank you for asking. So I thought it was okay. For the last year, I've been using his timers in almost all of my videos. Now, I didn't go into check my videos like all the time. And so when I did go in to check my videos, I had so many strikes, at least 7, if not more, on every one of the videos that had the TikTok timer or countdown timer on it. And I was banned from YouTube. So short and simple, that's what happened.
Well, so this issue that has that came about, that created the banning, did you contact YouTube?
They sent me an email and I tried to reply to them through that email.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a response of more or less, well, I can't remember. I showed you. Let me look at it, and I'll read it to you exactly what their response was. Hold on. I got to go on my other computer and pull up my email. Where is it? There it is.
Somebody figured it out, Vicki. TCG Fam says, "Is it not the way it's spelled?"
Exactly. So what their reply to, I had sent them a plea. I said, please help me. I believe these copyright strikes were done by a hacker, not the owner of the channel. And then I got it says, address not found, your message wasn't delivered to the appeals. And said their YouTube account, it says, hello, unfortunately, if your channel has been removed due to copyright infringements, we are unable to process your appeal. Please visit the YouTube Copyright Center for more information. And I showed you what happened. It didn't give me any way to do anything when they sent me to there. And so I wrote a quite long letter to the person who was giving me the strikes and asked them if they would please reconsider, more or less, because if they had asked me, if they had gave me the chance, they had contacted me and said, I no longer want you to use those, or could you take the videos down? I would have done it in a flash, no problems. I'd rather lose the videos than lose my channel.
Mm-hmm.
But nothing, I had no contact of whatsoever from this person who made the strikes. I had no contact, and I still have had no contact from either one.
Mm-hmm.
And I am banned from that channel. I'm banned from even getting into YouTube. So
So it was mentioned that you should have had did you have a screenshot or anything?
yes, I did screenshot it, and I sent it. I went into YouTube and I got to look because my memory is real bad. So I have to actually look at things to be able to tell you exactly what I did. In the YouTube part, I went to, I can't do it on there. Okay, hold on. I gotta do it on here. I went to there's something here on YouTube that I went to, and I sent them a screenshot. I went to help, okay, and then I went to send feedback. I went to the send feedback.
Mm-hmm.
Now I screenshotted it and I sent it to that. When you go into send feedback, it gives you the option to put a screenshot. So I screenshotted where that page and where the gentleman was giving me the permission to use it, and I put it in the screenshot, and I also highlighted him saying it was okay, my asking, and him saying it was okay, and I put that in the feedback area. And
Mhm.
so I got no response from that either. And so I was trying in every way that I have the knowledge to do to try to rectify this situation, and nothing was working. And like I said, I still haven't gotten a response. So
so she does have a new channel, and that's one of the reasons that we're here. But also, so it was mentioned back here, Kaylee said it, and it also was, I think, said earlier, YouTube not responding properly or giving you a way to resolve. So have they given you a way to resolve it, Vicki?
No, they haven't. Not at all. I haven't heard anything. And then when, like I was reading earlier through my email, I replied to their telling me that I got these strikes and I was being banned. My videos were taken down, blah, blah, blah. I sent them the message I had sent the gentleman, and I asked them, for the help to fix this situation. I have not heard anything except for, sorry, there's nothing we can do if you've been banned. More or less, that's all they have done. And so
it is it's very confusing that an organization like YouTube, as large as they are, does not have an efficient or an effective way. Let me say an effective way, which
they
is
said I could hire an attorney and fight this, but I'm on Social Security disability. I'm lucky if I have $31 to my name after I pay my bills. How am I going to hire an attorney to fight this? I would much rather just be left alone with my new channel. I'll start over. I will never, ever again use anybody else's content. Learned a valuable lesson. Just going to be this space, my flute, my storytelling. Might be boring to most, but that's what it is. And I am still me. I love people, and YouTube helps me. I don't want to get too in depth with, but YouTube is a help to me, and I enjoy it very much. And I enjoyed all of the friends that I felt I had made. That's all I can say. It didn't bother me so much not being able to have a channel. I was more than willing to not have a channel. I did eventually figure out to do the channel and get another channel going, but that wasn't what bothered me the most. What bothered me the most is I couldn't log in. So since I couldn't log in, I couldn't go to all the people I had been following, all the friends I had made. I couldn't go there and give you guys thumbs up. I couldn't comment, put a laughing face. I couldn't do anything. And that's what I missed. I missed the communication with the people I considered my friends.
Well, she notes here, sounds like the person's content that you use is the person who actually turned you in for using their content, whether they forgot that they had given you permission or not. And that's always a possibility.
Well, the thing is, after I sent this person the message and all of those strikes, they deleted my comment and their comment from that page so that it no longer shows that I asked the permission and they gave me that answer. Sure, thank you for asking. They deleted all that. So I have a hard time believing that they didn't know what they were doing. And this person is supposed to be a mental health professional.
Well, remember, Vicki, that so we could tell anybody in the world we're anything. There's no way, unless we meet or there's other ways to kind of look at a person's background to find out if they really are. I can say I'm a brain surgeon.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody would believe that, but I know that I don't remember what the word is called, if it's called ghosting or whatever, when people who they are and what they are, and it happens,
I'll be nice. They're fakers.
They're fakers. Let me say hello to a few people now. There's a few more in here. So we've got Makeup Mom and Son. Welcome and thank you for coming. I really want to make sure I say hello to Alley Cat. Alley Cat's Prepared Life. Thank you for coming. We've got TCG Fam. We've got them, and I think I've said hello. James Katniss and Kaylee. Kaylee came in, and it was on the spur of the moment, Kaylee. So I'm going to show you again. I'm going to put up your channel. I'm going to share it.
Yeah, because I need help growing again. I mean, I was almost there, as you know, Lucretia. I was so close. I had finally got over my 1K. I was so close to my hours.
I know, Vicky.
And but that, you know, it's all right. Just have to start over, and it doesn't start over without you guys. So if you can help, that would
So
be awesome.
this is Vicky's new channel. It is Quiet Listener. And you want to tell them again what you're going to be doing on there on a regular basis?
Well, there is some of my old videos going to be on there that aren't going to be the typical thing, especially when I'm doing streams. Well, when I'm doing streams, it will be, I'll play my Native American flutes. I'll read stories. Right now, it's Native American stories. And my prayer book is how I always start the thing. I have a prayer book from beautiful Weekend RVing Millie that I read prayers. So that's more or less what the live streams will be about, is me playing my flute and reading stories. I will do chats. There will be no music whatsoever. There will be nothing that could possibly cause me issues with YouTube. No saying that anything that you know is against the guidelines, please. Kind of a thing. I'm going to be very careful this time.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, that's not the one.
Well, the Alley Cat Prepared Life, I'm doing okay. So you're just going to be you. You're going to do the things that you enjoy, and that is exactly what YouTube should be about: is doing the things that we enjoy, participating with the people that we enjoy, that we like, that we trust, that we have fun with, and that is important. That's what I thought it was about.
Yeah.
Really. That's what I thought it was about. The Sand Van, hello. And I'd like to make sure to say hello to Lance. Thank you for coming in. There's
I've learned I'm not using anything that's not my own content.
Right.
My
And
own pictures. I took this picture. So
there
this
you
is
go.
mine. Nobody can claim it. I have some other ones that are mine. Nobody can claim it. And that's what I'll be doing now. Like I said, it's taught me a lesson. I will use nothing that belongs to somebody else.
Okay. You know what, Vicki? That's the best idea. That's the best idea. I have a situation I'm going to deal with, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to end my broadcast right now. And so I really appreciate that you let me share this information, and I hope that we can support Vicki. One more time, here's her channel. Can someone drop her link? That would be really helpful. If someone could drop her link. And if you notice, there is Quiet Listener rather than Quiet Listener. When you type it in, would
Leave
be
out that E, y'all. I'll give you a hint. Leave out the E.
And hello to Solex. Glad you stopped by. So unfortunately on YouTube, we only know people from the facade that everybody puts out. I mean, it's just how it is unless we meet somebody in person or we spend a lot of time with them. And we see them. You're not fake. Or we see them face to face regularly in some way, even on YouTube, see them face. I can tell you, there were people in the beginning I spent a lot of time with on YouTube. And then I had some other experiences with them in different ways, and really were not who they portrayed on YouTube. And so it really is a sad thing, and it can be confusing because when we come on here, when I started out on YouTube in the traveling community, I just wanted to, I thought everybody was exactly who they said they were. I thought everybody was doing exactly as they said they were doing. And I just was soaking every bit of information in that I could. And then I found out that, sometimes there's other agendas, and that's just, it's like I'm 60 years old. I should know that. I should know that.
I'm not a young either. I'm 50. I'm 56. I should know better. But people can fool you. It's very easy
Well,
to be.
there's going to be people that always will be able to pull the wool over someone's eyes. They're sociopaths. It's what I call them, are sociopaths. And they will be able to pull the wool over my eyes someday again, and blah, blah, blah. I really try to look at myself as not being a victim because I kind of know the world. And then when I got on here, I thought, oh, this is different. Everybody's so nice. Everybody's so kind. And then, some things happened and I found out differently, and that's all right. And then guess what? There have been some extremely cool people. I will tell you, I've had one of the, let's see, I'm going to go backwards here. I don't have to leave quite yet. There's just some stuff going on in the background. I don't want to affect this stream. And it's nothing I can change.
Yeah.
And nomadic rat pack. So Troy was extremely kind and helpful to us before we left and we went to Quartzsite. And I had great experience with him and with some other people, and it was not what I was used to. And so I'll tell you what, finding out that people are just people no matter where they're at, whether it's YouTube or wherever, duh. Okay, it's like duh. And I am so sorry what happened to you, Vicki. It should have never happened to you. It shouldn't happen to anybody to be screwed over like that. And straight up, you got abused. Not only by the person who turned you in for this BS, but by YouTube itself. I don't care if they like it or not. What I say, they abused you by the fact that you weren't given an actual way to resolve the situation, and you're just done. Your channel's done, and start over, lady. Good luck.
Well, no, I couldn't even start over. I couldn't even log in. They completely blocked me, both Yim and Google. I had to come up with a new name. I mean, I had to start all over, not just with YouTube, but with my email, with my name, everything. I had to get a hold of the Geek Squad and have them go through my computers. I mean, because I thought I had a hacker. I mean, I found it hard to believe that this would happen this way, that they would give you absolutely no way to do anything.
Right.
To block you, to be the way they did. And so I hope that they won't take me down again, because they did block me. I don't know, but I'm going to do my best to just not make them mad at me and hope for the best. And if I do end up being kicked off, just know, you guys, that I'll miss you, and it's nothing I did. It's not my fault.
It isn't your fault, and no matter what, people will. There'll always, there's always a way to manipulate everything. You'll get back on YouTube. No, you're not going to get kicked off this time. You learned a hard lesson, an unfair lesson, by the way. But as someone has pointed out to me, nothing's fair in life. I want to say hello to my son who's on here, the gay rancher. Hello, Alex, Brent, Ziwa Houghton. My son is quite a character. He is. And he is the gay
But
man.
he's good at opera. He's sure good at opera.
He is so, I love him. So, unfortunately, I had an only child. I didn't know there was a real only child syndrome. There is. And you know who's figured it out and pointed it out to me? His husband. There is a real only child syndrome. All right. So I just want to thank you all for showing up for Vicki, and we will be watching for your videos. We love you. I'm so sorry this happened, and we'll give you all the support we can give you, and just keep moving forward, making new videos, and that's what this is about, my friend. It's about that right there.
And know that I care about you guys so much. I really do.
We care
It's
about you
not
too.
a channel. It's about you guys. And if you remember before, I said it wasn't me that made that channel. It was you guys, and your interaction and your joining in. That's what makes a channel. It's not, in my opinion, us, the channel. It's the interaction of the people that come. And I still mean that.
Well, that's true, Vicki, but it's you who made them want to come there. So I am really, it's really heartwarming that there's still people like you in the world. Your channel is up to 37 now. I don't remember what it started with when we got on here.
32.
32. So we've got you up 5. And if there's anybody who does not know what her channel is, here it is one more time. Just be looking for this quiet listener, no E, and
Look for that foggy bridge. And the misspelled listener.
yes. And Cindy Lane RV Lives will help get her back. And he's got a channel big enough to do that. Yes, sir, you do. Or ma'am, by the way. I don't know which one it is. We've got just subscribe to Sand Van. Thank you for doing that for her. And some other people. We've just got, it's moving along here. And I found a new channel I did not know I had, that I didn't have as a friend. So I'm going to come back here and look at my live stream later on and go through and connect with a couple people. So, all right, Vicki, thank you very much. I so appreciate, and we love you, and we'll see you again soon, okay?
Okay, thank you for helping me out.
Yes, ma'am, anytime. All right, you guys, thank you so much for showing up, and I'm gonna cut this close at almost an hour. And we love Vicki, and if you have any ideas on how to reach YouTube, hey, we'd love to hear, because apparently they are unreachable. Apparently they're unreachable. So thank you so much. Have a great week, and we will see you again next Sunday. And I do have another interview all planned. So yeah. Bye-bye.